Welcome to the online home of Cowboy Kim's Super Show. This episode originally aired on Radio DePaul on Thursday, October 3rd, 2019. Listen to this show and others like it at radio.DePaul.edu. Enjoy.
Hello, you're listening to Radio DePaul, Chicago's college connection. This is Cowboy Kim's Super Show, and I'm Ross, and I'm Ross. Danny isn't in the studio right now because he's late, and I'm the most nervous doing this I've ever been because now it's just me. It's just me, folks, and I have no one to play. I mean, I didn't have anyone to play with regardless, if you remember last week's episode, but now it's just me. And I have to have a conversation with myself. So I'm really at a loss of what to do, to be completely honest. So I left. We live about half an hour away from the studio, so I left, about an hour before the show would start so that we would have enough time to get here and set up and prepare ourselves before the show. And Danny was like, no, that's way too much time. And so he decided to leave after me. And here we are. I really hope he's listening. Hey, Danny. How's it going? How does it feel to be late? So, I'm gonna do my best. Okay, I just got a text from Danny. He says 2 minutes. I'm gonna really do my best job here to be a good radio host and not have any dead air. Although I feel like this is already, may as well be dead air. I'm just speaking into the void. So I'm gonna do my very best until Danny gets here 2 minutes later. I guess it's October 3rd. We're on that Halloween creep now. We're on the Halloween creep. It's spooky season, folks. It's October 3rd. I've been seeing the tweets. Of course, not the tweets that you've been tweeting at me, because none of you are tweeting at me at Cowboy Kim RDP. Please tweet, maybe? But I've been seeing the tweets. People are tweeting about the Edward with the scissor hands, and they've been tweeting about the Christmas, the nightmare before that day, the nightmare on Christmas Eve, and they're all excited for spooky season. They've been tweeting about the Draculas, about waking up as a Dracula, because it's October. I'm not a huge Halloween person myself. I mean, it's cool. I haven't dressed up since, I think 8th grade was the last year I dressed up in a costume for Halloween. Okay. so much for dead air. So here's the situation. We have to swipe our IDs to get into the studio, and for some reason Danny's ID doesn't work. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up from the stage, from the microphone, and let Danny in. All right, here's some Mozart. I'll be right back, folks. But he's here. Hey, Danny. Wait, where's this one?
No. It's right. Top right.
Top right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hear. Oh wait. Yay! Danny's here, folks. How does it feel?
Yeah, so you didn't have to start the show, but okay. I was right outside at
I kind of
3 o'clock.
I kind of did have to start the show.
No, why am I hearing? I'm hearing a lot of buzz in my headset.
Oh, hold on. I turned up the Mozart while I was gone.
No, just...
Yeah, I hear it too. Well, I turned up the monitor.
Okay, this one's really messed up. Can I actually move to the different microphone? Yellow,
sure.
please.
Okay. Now that Danny's here, everything's got to be complicated. I understand. There once was a time when it was very simple to do this show. And that was when it was only one person. Welcome, Danny. Welcome to the show. I love this sound boy. Oh, wait. This... When your partner comes into the studio late.
I looked up and I see the 95th just speeding away. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, missed one. Then I checked the clock or the CTA schedule. It's like, no, there's not a train coming in for like 8 minutes. I'm like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed it by about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only you had left earlier.
Yeah, but I had to do the dishes because you don't do them.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You didn't have to do them though.
No, it's been sitting there for like 3 days, Ross. I kind of had to do them.
You don't have to do them.
No, Ross, you won't clean it at all. I know.
I'll clean it, dude.
Dude, you'll clean it in like 2 weeks. By then there'll be like fungus.
There's never any fungus.
Remember when I came back and there's like green stuff all around the sink?
No.
Yeah, because I cleaned it all.
There was never green stuff on the sink. I remember the one time when I left the rice in the rice cooker and Nick revolved.
Yeah. Do you forget things? When I'm not hearing your audio at all for this.
I hope so. How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, cause if I were living alone, I would use paper plates every night. I would never cook.
You're killing the trees, man. Kill the trees with your paper plates.
Yeah, but like that way I wouldn't have to wash
paper plates.
Or I would get a washing machine.
I wish. I don't care about the washing machine. All I wish is that we have a split sink. So in one sink you have the split one, and the garbage disposal thing. If we had that, dude, it would be so much easier.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Also, the pots and pans take up the most space in the sink, and I rarely use pots and pans. So I don't like cleaning them. Mostly, I rarely use them because I don't like cleaning them.
Cleaning them is really easy. The pots are really easy. It's just like the cast iron one that's really annoying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
So I'm here. What are we talking about?
Danny's here. I was talking about the Halloween.
Oh, the Halloween.
Are you a Halloween fan?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, me too. That's pretty much what I was saying.
When we grow up and we move out somewhere in the suburbs, there'll be kids knocking on your door like every 5 minutes, like trick or treat. Like, shut up, please, leave me alone.
Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something yummy to eat.
Is that a thing?
You've never heard trick or treat, smell my feet?
No, actually, I've never heard of that. No.
It goes trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. And that's the song that you sing.
I dare them to try.
That's the song that you sing as a child on the Halloweens.
I've heard of that. No.
That's really funny.
That's really interesting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna dress up on Halloween?
No.
No.
I know you have a very exciting costume.
I have a very certain costume in mind.
Go ahead and tell us.
It's that trope in anime how the creepy weird guy has the glasses, and when they adjust the glasses, probably with their middle finger or something.
Yeah.
And it hits the glasses just right that the glasses turns all white, and it kind of does that windshield effect. That's what I'm trying to make.
Yeah. How's it going?
That I gotta buy it. I forgot. I set up a reminder that I have to buy those supplies, and I'm gonna do it probably today.
Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to getting home and seeing that.
It's probably not gonna happen. I mean,
I'm
gonna try to make it, but it's probably gonna turn out like poop.
You can go to the creator lab at DePaul.
Oh, you're right.
And they know how to do electronics.
That's true. I could ask them for help.
Yeah, I have a friend who works there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Is that a little loud?
Yeah, lower it.
It's a little loud. A little hot. No, Mozart's playing.
That's just right.
Mozart's playing a little forte tonight.
You mean Fortnite?
He's playing a little
Dude,
Fortnite.
it's Fortnite, dude. Come on.
Do you think Mozart would have played Fortnite?
I think Mozart would have played what was it? The Dance Dance Revolution, DDR.
No,
No, yeah, you're right.
I don't think he's deaf, right?
No, that's Beethoven.
Beethoven's the deaf one,
Beethoven.
and that's why all his music is super loud.
Yeah, just like slamming the keyboard.
That's funny. Man, it would have been cool to be like back then.
I don't think so. I think food tasted like, it's terrible.
I'm just talking about like music,
Oh.
cause like they were like the rock stars of their time.
I don't know. Maybe didn't even know.
Well, I mean, cause, and you're just like, imagine like the stuff that they were doing was like experimental. Like now when we think of experimental music, it's just like banging on pots and pans and stuff.
Experimental films even now, it's just like super long takes for no reason.
Yeah, but like their music then, like what we're listening to now, is like this was well, maybe not exactly.
I don't
the
think
song.
it's experimental. I think it was like, but it was like, I don't know. I don't think it was experimental, but it was very
I feel like some of it was
very great.
like they were like the Beatles.
Let's say they were the Beatles of their time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because the Beatles have like some poppy songs, but then they also have some experimental songs. So it's like, I think they're doing a little bit of everything. So I mean, I don't know. But now we think of it as like, oh, it's classical, it's antique, and proper. That's kind of the connotation.
The connotation.
Tell us about RTX.
Oh, RTX.
Yeah, last we heard. Last time on Cowboy Kim's Super Show, Danny was about to go to RTX.
Dude, I met Gus Sorolla in the woods.
In the woods. Covered in mud.
Oh man, that was. So we went to my FTX, not RTX. FTX went pretty well. I didn't go the first day because I had class. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. On the second day, that's when we do the rifle range and land navigation. Rifle range went fine. I qualified the first time. The land navigation, it rained out. Not just rained out, it was storming. It was storming pretty bad. So they gave us our map, our compass, and our protractor. They're like, all right, go find your point, kids. And I'm applying my stuff, plot all my stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just step off. At that time it was slightly drizzling. But I was like, I'm not gonna wear like little poncho top. I'm not gonna do that because I just don't care. Started walking. 10 minutes later, it started raining a little harder. I'm like, okay, it's still alright. It's alright. Then 5 minutes later, it just started pouring. I'm like, well, I'm sitting under a tree eating beef jerky out of my pocket because I'm hungry and I didn't eat lunch. I'm just like, what am I doing here? Then I kept walking, through the pouring rain, trying to take cover under the trees, kind of moving myself like that. Then I remember them saying, hey, we might text you because it might storm really hard and tell you to come back. At that point, you need to come back. I checked my phone. It's like, come back. I was like, oh, well, that sucks.
Were you alone or did you
you go alone. You go alone. That's how they'll test you.
Oh.
So I was alone in the woods and I'm right next to a cemetery and like everyone come back. And I just wrote, I'm at the cemetery. I'm like, come find me. Still eating beef jerky under a tree. Like you need to go get on the main roads and try to find one of the red vans and walk back. I'm like, that sucks. So I'm just like walking on the road during the pouring rain, keeping my beef jerky in my pocket because I don't want those to get wet. Eventually, I found the red van. I got back. They're like, and I found 1 point out of 5.
Nice.
I came back. It's like, did anyone find a point? I'm like, I did. I found the point.
And no one else did?
I don't think they did.
Well, good for you.
Because they just walked off. Like, probably 10 minutes after I did.
And then they're like,
and before they could even get there, they got called back. I mean, it was a decent day. I had to go back early.
I just like to imagine you huddling under a tree.
No, I'm just
jerky.
No, I'm just like standing. I'm just standing angrily, just like it's like eating beef jerky. It's like, I want to eat lunch. Just eating beef jerky under a tree.
I love this beef jerky too.
It fits in your pocket really well, and it's like it's got protein, it's got some salt. It's perfect. It's actually like one of the perfect treats.
I thought those pockets were for Skittles.
No, you're talking about the one. No. I'm talking about my cargo pocket on my right side, on my right leg. Then the next day, that's when you run in the woods and you do infantry tactics. We did a platoon-wide thing, so that's about 40 people. 30 people. About 31 cadets doing infantry tactics stuff in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in Michigan. So it's kind of like Illinois woods, where it's like thick vegetation, It's thick woods. And there are thorns everywhere because, it's not like a pretty looking garden in downtown Chicago. It's wildlife, so we got thorns everywhere in every single plant for some reason. So you're going through, and I can show you my legs. They're kind of like a little bruised up.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you can see the bruise on top of my kneecap, a little there. There used to be a little more, kind of like, not holes, but, like cut marks from the thorns I had to rip through. That was fun. Yeah.
It doesn't sound fun.
I mean, it was... Yeah, I remember the first lane. The first lane went terrible, by the way. It just went terrible. That's like the guinea pig lane, where we mess up pretty hard and we learn really a lot from it. And the second one actually went really great. The first one, I remember we had to cross a little river just to get to our point.
Mm-hmm.
So we crossed the river, our boots got soaking wet, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Did you get leeches?
No. Just like a little creek. I tried my best to like step on the highest point, just not get my boots wet. No, it was still deep enough that I get my boots wet.
Oh,
get my socks wet. I'm like, well, it's just like it was like the first lane too. I'm like, I got like 3 more after this.
Oh,
I got my boots already wet. I'm like, that sucks.
That does suck.
Yeah, second lane went pretty good. Second lane actually went beautifully well. Third lane, that's the one I was in one of the higher leadership. That's the one I was in the platoon sergeant.
Ooh. So
there's two positions. It's platoon leader and platoon sergeant. Platoon leader is like the officer. Platoon sergeant is the non-commissioned officer, the highest non-commissioned officer. The platoon leader does a lot of the planning stuff. Platoon sergeant assists with the planning, and what platoon sergeant does is kind of help control some of the fighting elements and keep accountability of who's up. And the third one was bad, man. It went bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the third one, everyone's already tired. And the platoon leader, my fellow cadet, he was sick. He was sick before he got to FTX. So he was kind of dying in the inside after running and walking a long period of time with a weapon in his arms and like a heavy backpack in his back.
Mm-hmm.
We're all tired, but he's sick, so he's more dying. And the cadre members, they're like slapping him around with questions.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's getting pelted hard. And because everyone's tired, we're walking slow and kind of being a little more reckless. So they start throwing indirect fire simulation grenades, which is like artillery grenades.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a little high whistle, like even though it goes down, and you just hear a boom. That's supposed to like mimic an indirect fire. At that point, everyone has to drop to the ground, put their like, I don't know, you don't have to put your hands behind your neck, but that's just to help you if there's a real indirect fire to not help your brainstem stay intact and not get severed off.
Okay.
So you go on the ground, face planted to the dirt, and yell incoming, incoming. Poof. Then you gotta yell direction and certain distance to run off to get away from the indirect fire.
Like Captain America.
Yeah, we have to do that 13 times.
Remember the first Captain America when they throw the grenade and Mr. Steve Rogers...
No, you don't do that. You don't want to do that with these grenades. They will hurt you.
Mr. Steve Rogers goes and grabs it to show how selfless he is.
That's a real grenade. No, this one, it's just like you gotta run away from it.
That wasn't a real grenade.
No.
It was a real fake one.
Yeah, it was fake. It was a dud one. So we got that done to us 13 times because people were moving slow. So to speed up the process,
Turtle Brigade.
They're just like, the cadre members, they're getting angry. They're like, hurry up. And they're throwing the grenade. It's like, run in this direction. And sometimes we would go a little off track because, we're running away. And they'll throw the grenade on the other side just to like guide us back. So we're like little little group of sheeps like getting bounced around. And we eventually got to our point. We got to our point pretty fast because we're running, from the thing. And our point man, the guy who's doing the land navigation, was pretty good. We got there, and then I'm just giving you a whole debrief of what happened in my mission.
Thank you.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Declassified.
The opposing force shot 2 rounds, like bang, bang. Now what that's called is recon by fire. What they're doing is they're shooting off a round to see what will happen. They're letting the situation develop. They're gonna shoot and see what happens. I mean, this is what happened to us. I think if I remember correctly, some of the newer cadets who don't know what they're doing, yeah, I can say that they don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
Start firing back. I'm like, what are you shooting at? You don't know where that came from. You don't know how far that is. And they start shooting like, contact. I'm like, what are you doing? And the cadre member, I remember screaming like, what are you firing at? And I think they cuss a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So we stopped firing and got angry. They threw another simulation grenade, like, get away from it. So we started running left. And at that point, we actually split. I remember the big bulk of the platoon, about 18 people, was with the PL, platoon leader, while the other was with me. And we're kind of split. And they actually started getting contact because I think they saw one of the opposing force players. So they started firing like, contact, blah, 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 blah. And I think they were facing directly at them while I was off to the side with the lead element, the squad in the front. And we started firing too because we're the support firefighter then. And I hear my platoon leader yell, push forward. I'm like, oh, they're sweeping through the objective. They're going to kill everyone. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, don't move. Like my squad, don't move. They're going to push forward. They're like, no, this is not. And I think they threw another indirect fire grenade because we were not in the objective. That wasn't it. One of the opposing force players actually just moved out, shot a few rounds, and ran back.
Okay.
Yeah, just to troll us or something. Oh, and I mean, it's pretty funny. So they do more simulation grenade until we got to this open field, like let's say a tiny soccer field with like, you know, a bleacher or two. It's just a wide open field right next to the road.
Like the end of Hunger Games when they went to the big...
No, that's a big place. But yes, a smaller version of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got there. I think I saw about 8 opposing players. I was like, that's a lot of people. And again, we were split. I think I was the first one to get there with my squad. So we started firing. I was like, whatever. I guess we're just gonna have a square off battle. We're just gonna like stay in line with each other and just keep firing. And I think I saw the rest of the people come in. And at that point, I think the cadre, this is where the cadre really slaps you around back and forth with questions. It's like, what are you doing? You got guys over there. It's like, you're dead. I'm like, oh, God. Like, he's dead. Because some of those guys were running, just standing up in the wide open, kind of like right at the edge of the open. So I'm like, we can see you. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Oh.
Like, these two, they're enemies. Like, why aren't you searching them? It's like, because we can clear the objective. Yeah, we can't do that. Then we got more people coming in. We got more elements coming in. At that point, it was chaos. It was fun chaos, so I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay. This
is when your team leaders, like people in charge of like 3 other soldiers, really play a big part. Because this is when platoon leader and the platoon sergeant, like we lost control. And this is when the team leader and the squad leaders have the most control. Because there's 3 other guys that can control them pretty easily because they're right next to them. So this is when they had to do their part, but they didn't do their part because these are cadets. They're learning. They don't know. They're not enlisted soldiers. They don't have experience. So then at that point, I'm like, they don't know what they're doing. So this is when I had to micromanage. I'm like, you 4 go over there, put security on the road. And we're still fighting, having fun. And I was like, and I think we got to the part that the cadre member said, you cleared the objective. Now you gotta do the actions on the objective. The actions on the objective. That's what you gotta do. You gotta clear the enemy prisoners of weapons, intelligence, blah, 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 blah. Aid and litter. You gotta provide medical treatment to your fellow soldiers. And possibly non-combatants now. If the enemy is injured and they can no longer fight, they're considered non-combatants. So you gotta provide medical care for them. And third one,
interesting.
Yeah, you gotta do that. That's Geneva warfare. If you don't, you're doing a war crime. The third one is demolition. That's when you gotta destroy enemy equipment, like weapons that you're not gonna carry with you because it's heavy. That's when you blow it up. First EPW team, we cleared the objective. We kind of got a security. We just got security on everywhere. Kind of hastily done. I yell, EPW team, and the platoon leader yells, yeah, EPW team, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happens.
What's supposed to happen?
What's supposed to happen is about 2, 3, 4 people are supposed to get off from security and start checking bodies, dead bodies, making sure one, they're dead. If they're dead, they're gotta be dead. No, they better be dead. Kicking away weapons, making sure, and calling out intelligence items like there was cell phone, map, I don't know, a little journal to your diary, stuff like that. No one came out. I was like, oh, this is a problem. So you gotta start picking off people. So I started picking off people like, you, do it. And I started doing it. I was like, perfect. Then we got to the medical stuff. And I remember one of the cadre members was like, these 5 guys are dead. They're your guys. I'm like, oh, God. Like, so what happens? Like, no, wait. It's like, these 2 guys, they're dead completely. I'm like, okay. This guy, 2 legs blown off.
Oh.
This guy, 1 leg blown off. And I was like, okay, cool. It's like, now you gotta do a 9-line medevac. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Whip out my paper, little smart card. I'm like, oh, 9-line medevac. I started doing the thing, which is essentially just like a bunch of information you gotta give to get a medical helicopter in. I got that done. That was actually pretty good. Got that done pretty well. But then for some reason, when they threw the smoke grenade, it's like, we're gonna mark the landing zone with the smoke. They threw the grenade. I look to my left, and I see a 5th body. I'm like, why is that there? There's a 5th body. And the cadre notices too. He's like, who's that? I'm like, and then it goes over, are you dead? He's like, I don't know. You're dead. You got a 5th body. And I'm like, oh, God. It's like, your 9-line medevac is messed up. You gotta fix it. And I'm like, ugh. And as soon as I was fixed it, they called Index. Just like, stop what you're doing. We're done with the simulation.
Wow.
So the 3rd lane didn't go so well.
Sounds like really something.
Oh, it was fun though. The last one, oh man, being platoon sergeant, that was very fun. And messed up because we got 5 people. 3 people killed.
Yeah, you got 5 people killed on your watch.
I mean, probably more would have died in real life. Well, we were learning.
Good to know.
No.
Good to know.
No, this is when the platoon sergeant, who has about 15 years of experience or so, like 10, 12 years, they'll help you. They know what they're doing.
I'm glad to know we've got people like you serving us, serving our country.
Hey man, I did my job.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. You did your job, but you didn't help others do theirs.
Oh, I did. I helped as much as I could.
Yeah,
But then that guy's sick and tired. He's getting slapped around by questions. I think he kind of broke a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
And like, I would have broken too. I'm like, damn.
I would have too.
He's getting slapped around so hard by cadre members with questions.
And
he's getting simulation grenades thrown around. Like, this sucks. This sucks for him.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to take a break, and then we'll come back and open some mail and do some other things? We'll talk some more.
Do we have a caller? Are we gonna have a caller?
No, we won't have a receiver today.
Oh, we won't have a receiver? That's a shame.
Yeah, no one sent us an email of their phone number, so we can't call them. All right,
true.
we're gonna take. Oh, wait, I have to read this.
Yes, you do.
We're gonna take a quick break. Stay tuned to Cowboy Kim's Super Show. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
As a student of DePaul University,
you're a part of the largest
Catholic university in the U.S.
You're a part of a university that's been recognized for having one of the most
diverse student bodies.
Calling Chicago our home
means you have an unlimited
source of opportunities
for fun,
hands-on learning,
and service.
All in a world-class city.
DePaul. Many dreams, one mission.
Getting worried about your future? Are your parents on your back, asking what your plan is this summer? Do you want to find the answer to the age-old question, what are you doing after college? Well, all of your answers can be found at the Spring Job and Internship Fair 2019. Tuesday, April 16th, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., bring your best smile and your resume to find the job of your dreams. The fair will be held in the Loop campus, in the DePaul Center building. This is an all-majors fair, which means these companies attending are seeking a wide variety of majors. To learn more information and to RSVP for the event, look up events.DePaul.edu. Your future is waiting. This message brought to you by Radio DePaul, Chicago's college connection.
Is your life gray and dull? Do you fall asleep in class easily? Do you spend too much time on the internet? Major transformation! Wake up your college life with the Radio DePaul mobile app, available for iPhones and Androids. It's so easy, even the mascot can do it. Listen to your friends' playlist with shows that feature alternative music, jazz, sports, alternative sports, alternative news, and ska. The only choice you can make is when and where you listen to it. The Radio DePaul mobile app is everything you could ever want from a radio station that you didn't even know existed. The Radio DePaul mobile app, the best way to listen to Chicago's College Connection when you're on the go.
This message brought to you by Radio DePaul, Chicago's College Connection.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? This is Jeremiah.
What's up? This is Steve-O from Jackass. You're listening to Radio DePaul.
Radio DePaul.
Radio DePaul is Chicago's College Connection.
And we're back.
You're an idiot. You didn't turn on the microphone. So we just did our intro and talked about 20 seconds. And Ross just said, "Can you hear us?" I'm like, and I look, and it's completely off. And I thought Ross was good enough to, handle the board on his own, but I guess he can't. He's just...
I did press the button.
I saw you press it. So I was like, oh, he pressed it.
But I pressed off instead of on.
Oh, you pressed off.
I hit off instead of on.
Okay, that's smart. And
we're back.
What's funny is you did sound in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't know where the on button is.
Well, I didn't even look. I just kind of put my hands.
We should look.
I should look. Mail time. It's time to...
Do we have mail?
It's time to open our...
Do we have mail?
It's time to open our sack.
You should open the mail.
What?
You should open the mail.
What's the bag made out of?
Mail cotton bag.
No, it's
synthetic polyester bag.
No, the
envelope.
No, the bag.
What bag?
What's it made out of? Oh, whatever.
What are you asking? Open the mail.
Like the brown bag? Like the classic brown bag. And what's that made out of?
Leather?
No. Hold on.
All right, let's look.
Classic sack.
Mail. You got put mail. You mean leather?
Burlap. It's time to open our burlap sack and see what letters we have in store. All right.
Just open the mail.
I want to have a song.
Just open the mail.
Okay, fine. This email comes to us and the subject is called...
In the electronic form.
The subject is a sensual letter.
Essential.
We got this morning, and I haven't read it yet because I really want to save my reaction for the show. I should honestly probably turn down my mic because I'm going to laugh a lot, I'm pretty sure.
You should lower it by 2 decibels.
All right, here we go. A sensual letter. Thank you for reading my email.
Who is this?
It's our good friend Spaceman Jim again.
Oh, Spaceman Jim.
Spaceman Jim back for another one. The only person who interacts with our show. All right. Thank you for reading my email. That was very sexy of you.
Can we? I need you to read ahead and make sure we can actually read this on air.
I'm not going to read ahead.
Oh my God.
I must confess, Cowboy Kim. I'm sure we can read it on air. I can say sexy.
Can.
I must confess, Cowboy Kim. I don't know a lot of what goes into making a cool, good radio show or a podcast. I'm watching you attentively. I'm watching you attentively so that I may lightly take inspiration from my own projects. I think perhaps I should start with finding a co-host of my own. Someone who will play along with my good goofs, for example. That's a jab at you, dude. From last episode.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Someone who would play along with my good goofs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Someone who will play along with my good goofs. For example, I have an idea for one cold open where I pretend to be Stewie family. I have an idea for one cold open where I pretend to be Stewie Family Guy who's flown in all the way from Springfield to answer questions. Just something original I was toying with. What do you think goes into a good co-host? How do you two play off of each other so naturally and seamlessly? Love, Spaceman Jim. It didn't say love, I added that.
No.
Considering it's a sensual letter, I think love is only appropriate.
I think it's not. Also, did you remember to record this?
Yeah.
Okay, because you forgot to turn on the microphone 20 seconds in.
I remembered to record it.
I don't know, man.
I would be really upset if I... Oh, no, it's recording. It's definitely recording. Well, thank you for the letter, Spaceman Jim. It means a lot,
in an
honestly.
electronic form.
Yeah.
What if we got it through actual mail?
That'd be really funny. So I'm going to take this moment to quickly plug our email, cowboykimrdp@gmail.com. Please send us something at cowboykimrdp@gmail.com.
We get a bunch of spam mail now.
Yeah, and also we said last week that if you send us your phone number, we'll call you, which I'm still down to do. So
that person will be the receiver.
Yeah, they'll be the receiver. So if you want to call from Cowboy Kim's Super Show, email us your phone number and we'll call you. Or you can, DM us on Twitter or anything. Cowboy Kim at Cowboy Kim RDP on Twitter. Yeah. Also, we were just mentioning the recording. You can find all previous recordings at bit.ly/Cowboy Kim RDP.
I like how you memorized that.
Which is our well, yeah, of course I had to. Well, I got us
the shortened link.
Yeah, a vanity link.
Or you could just go to search YouTube, search Cowboy Kim.
Cowboy Kim, but I don't think that's gonna show up, to be honest, because we only have 3 videos and 4 views.
That's a lot of views, my friend, and a lot of videos.
Actually, we only have 2 videos. This will be our 3rd. This one, and I'm trying to upload our videos every Tuesday from 3 to 4. So
sounds good.
So you can go to our channel and listen live to this show next Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Anyway, let's answer Spaceman Jim's questions here. Okay. What do you think goes into a good co-host? How do you two play off of each other so naturally and seamlessly? Danny, what goes into a good co-host?
I don't know. Brutal honesty.
That, dear listeners, is what makes this show very successful.
Brutal honesty.
It's not brutal honesty. It's just the unwillingness to play along. And you know what? That's the best thing you can find in a co-host.
Brutal honesty.
Stop saying brutal honesty and looking at your phone. Yeah, as you can see, we really do play off of each other so seamlessly and naturally.
Yes, we are. I'm checking my Facebook right now.
Why?
Oh, there's a Pokemon meeting today. Yeah, at 7 to 11 p.m.
All right, everyone. You can search Facebook for Danny, and you can send him a friend request. Why not?
I don't think you'll find me.
I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, you can friend. Okay, everyone can friend me, and then you'll know who Danny is.
I'm not I will delete my Facebook account, and I won't be worried about. Actually, I will open another one just to go to Subtle Asian Traits.
Yeah.
Great group, by the way.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, it's hilarious. This one of the only reasons why I go on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. I sit on SAT for half an hour in the morning.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really good. There's lots of good posts in there.
Yep.
And it's not just for Asians, although it's mostly for Asians.
It is. We can relate the most.
Yeah. Anyway, great playing off of each other so net. Oh, I have a lot of Facebook groups I'm a part of. So if I were to just leave Facebook, I would be out of the loop for a lot of things.
Yeah, Facebook has become that platform just for social kind of structure, like making groups.
Yeah, and making events and things like that.
Yeah, that's what I really use it for.
I don't think anyone really posts on it anymore.
No, I don't feel like they do.
Yeah.
Unless you're an old person.
I also use Facebook for Messenger. Messenger is great.
Oh yeah, comes in handy.
But yeah, that's about it. It's just Messenger and groups. I don't really care about what people say anymore.
Yeah.
On their own page.
What else did Spaceman Jim say?
That was it.
That was it? What was the question?
What do you think goes into a good co-host? How do you two play off of each other so naturally and seamlessly?
Oh, we live together.
Yeah, we've been friends since high school.
Yes.
So
Remember? I just remembered this morning. Not this morning. About 2 hours ago. No, 1 hour ago. When you just kept saying Master Spruce.
Master Spruce.
I was just playing a game, and for some reason, I think I just said Master Bruce.
Yeah.
For some reason. No, I started with General
It started with Genital Grievous.
Genital Grievous. I meant to say General Grievous, but I think I said it.
Well, you tried rolling your R.
General, and I think it went with Genital Grievous.
Yeah, you tried rolling your R to say genital.
No, I think this is what happened. I was thinking of Obi-Wan Kenobi, because General Grievous says Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Kenobi. So I mixed General with Kenobi, and I got Genital. What was it? Genital Grievous.
I thought it was just because you're trying to roll your R.
I don't remember what happened. But
like a slight roll of the R.
I said Genital Grievous.
Genital Grievous.
Genital Kenobi. It transferred into Master Spruce.
Yeah, Master Spruce.
From Master Bruce, it went to Master Spruce. I don't know why.
And
we set up for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's about it for that character, though. I really maybe we could come up with some more for Genital Grievous, but like Master Spruce is about as much of the character that we've developed, and I think that's about all the character that you can develop with that idea.
Dude, Master Spruce was hilarious. I just said Master Spruce for like 1 hour straight.
Me too. Master Spruce.
I just keep playing my game because I don't want to do homework. In school, Master Spruce.
And then I, in turn, would respond while angrily doing my homework.
Yeah, you could.
Master Spruce.
You just do come. Why won't this work? Master Spruce.
Yes, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what I did.
Master
it's like, come
Spruce.
on, Master Spruce.
Master Spruce. The code wouldn't work.
Yeah. But anyway, Master Spruce is my favorite character now, even though that's it.
That should be a ringtone. Master Spruce.
Master Spruce. That should be a thing on this board. Oh, Master Spruce. So while you were having a terrible time at FTX.
You mean RTX?
At
I was having
RTX.
a great time. I met Bernie Jones.
Bernie Burns?
Bernie Jones. I don't know about Bernie Burns. Bernie Burns was in different place. Bernie Jones was in FTX.
Well, you were having a terrible time there. I went to go see one of my favorite bands in the world, the Black Keys.
You mean Black Eyed Keys?
The Black Keys at the United Center.
Black Eyed Keys.
Black Eyed Keys.
Black Eyed Keys.
At the United Center.
Na 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 na.
What song is that?
That's it's like one of the most famous songs that Black Eyed Peas played.
Which one?
I don't remember the song's name.
We'll sing more of it.
I don't remember how it exactly goes.
Okay. Good bit.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Black Keys were really cool. I had terrible seats. Well, they weren't terrible. They were way in the back, but they were like in the middle, like dead center of the stage. So, yeah, like I couldn't see them, but I could see the stage and all the.
I couldn't see them, but I could hear them.
Yep, I could hear them and I could see the stage and all the cool lighting. And yeah, it was an awesome time. The show was like 3 hours long.
Oh.
They had 2 opening acts. I don't remember who the opener was, but then
Metallica.
It was Metallica, and then Modest Mouse came on. And the coolest thing about Modest Mouse was that they didn't like try to warm up the crowd or like do anything like that. Like they just got on, played their set, and they got off. There wasn't anything like "What up, Chicago?" It was just like they got.
Where Master Mouse?
They didn't even say their band name.
Oh,
they just got on, did their set, and then they left.
Wow. Master Mouse.
It was pretty badass though, like just that attitude.
Is that one play our music and we'll get off. If you like us, you like us.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Their music rips. The only song I know by Modest Mouse is "Float On," and that's like they didn't even play that. That's probably like one of their most popular songs. I think.
That's probably why.
And they didn't even play it, probably because they just don't care.
Yeah.
But you probably know "Float On." It's like, and we all float on, all right. Alrighty, we all float on. I can't sing well.
I know. That's why I'm trying to decipher this melody. You're probably close. But I don't know.
I mean, the tune is right. My pitch or whatever is off.
No, your lyrics are right.
Yeah, the lyrics and the melody, but my pitch is off. Anyway, That's the only song I know by them. And they played a bunch of other songs, and dude, they rip. I need to look into their catalog. But then Black Keys played. Dang, it was so cool, dude. I love it. It was so cool to like be in I haven't been in an arena show since I was a kid. My parents liked to go to concerts and would go to arena shows when I was a kid. But this is the first time I went when I'm an adult and quote unquote adult, and to a band that I like, and it was so cool to like hear everyone like singing.
Yeah, that's
like
always
the whole group singing. Like it was so cool.
The last concert I've been to was Let's Play Live.
That's not a concert.
Technically a concert, but it's not. But then the last concert, the real true concert then, if you don't count that,
I don't.
that I remember going to, was when I was like 7.
To what?
Back in South Korea.
To who?
And my dad
was a K-pop group?
Our whole group, my whole family. That's in my immediate family. My sister, me, mom, and my dad. To this like amphitheater, like this Greek amphitheater looking place.
K-pop?
Like with stone, that's not K-pop. With like stone seats.
K-pop?
This was like Greek amphitheater, like
that's cool.
Classical style. It was a piano recital or something, like classical music.
EXO?
What was it? It was yeah, it was actually a full orchestra with
EXO
with a very big
K-pop?
piano. And I remember, I think I fell asleep because I just did not care.
K-pop?
No, BTS.
BTS?
Big Bang.
Blackpink?
Big Bang.
Blackpink.
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 Blackpink. Oh, do you hear the okay, it's fixed.
That's you smacking the microphone. Oh, please don't smack the microphone. Please don't smack these microphones. These cost more than your tuition. I'm just kidding.
No, they do. I think one of them costs like $1,000 or something, maybe 1,500.
Like a fraction of your tuition per quarter.
Yeah.
Which hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, but Black Keys were super cool. And then next weekend, this upcoming weekend, I'm gonna go see Ninja Sex Party.
You can't say that word.
We just read Spaceman Jim's letter that said sexy in it.
We added a Y to it, so it's appropriate.
Ninja Sex Party, and they're gonna be here next weekend on the 12th, and I'm gonna go see the show, and I'm really excited. And I'm gonna go with one of my very good friends who bought a ticket, and I have an extra ticket who I offered that ticket to my friend's mom. Because
because
she loves Ninja Sex Party also.
Yeah, she should go.
Yeah,
I think that'll be very fun for her.
Yeah, I think it would be a really cool, really fun time. And because we have a radio show here at Radio DePaul, we have the opportunity to get bands and guests on the show. So we asked to see if we can get Ninja Sex Party on the show. So I was like the most nervous. We sent out an email like, hey, can we get Ninja Sex Party? And that was fine. I'm like, oh dude, what if we get them? That'd be so cool. But I knew I was like, we're probably not gonna get them. And then a few days later, we got an email from the person who reaches out on our behalf, and she's like, I just want to make sure all the information is correct. I'm gonna I'm about to send out the email. And I was like, okay, yeah, here's the information again. Go ahead, send it. She's like, okay, I'm gonna send it. And for that morning, I was the most nervous I had been in recent times. Like honestly, my heart was beating so fast. I'm like, oh my god, she's actually gonna contact them, and like, what if they say yes? And my head started racing. It's like, what kind of questions am I gonna ask her and everything?
Who are you guys? What do you guys do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Because I wanted to be, I didn't want to ask questions that are already out there and waste their time, you know. So I wanted to ask good questions, but my heart was beating so fast, dude. I was so nervous. And then the other day we got an email. The person on our behalf contacted their manager, and the manager said that they were very busy and that they didn't have time.
It's a lie.
No, I believe that they're very busy.
Yeah, they probably are.
Although I don't think that if they weren't busy, they would do it still. Maybe there's too many negatives in that sentence.
I don't know, man.
But you know, even if they weren't busy, they would probably be like, yeah, no. Also, I kind of wish that I had more time to give them, because literally we gave them 1 or 2 weeks. notice.
Yeah, if we didn't, no, it's still a long shot.
It's still a long shot. Like, we would have had to ask, like, months, like 6 months ahead of time, maybe.
And then I said, hey, we can't make it.
Yeah, right, or something. But we only had the show for, like, a week or two before.
Hey, it's a well-established show, dude.
Yeah. But anyway, I thought that it would have been really cool if that could have happened. But it didn't. So it didn't. But Ninja Sex Party is one of my favorite bands. They're very funny.
They said no to you. They rejected you.
And they rejected me. Honestly, I'm glad, because I was thinking, like, as I was, like, freaking out over it, I'm like, I'm not ready to meet my heroes.
I'm not ready.
Like, I really am not. Like, I would have been, if they had actually come on the show, I would have been a mess. I would have been a big mess, if you will. The opening theme of our show. So
could just played that.
I could have just played that. Well, that's the thing, because I know at least Ninja Brian, their keyboardist, is into like new wave music like that. He's in a lot of music, but I know that he's into like new wave music like that. And so I was hoping that at the very least, even if they said no, that they would get the reference, the name of the show, and and like have a little chuckle. That I like to imagine that they did, and that makes me happy that they get the reference.
Well, I had to break it to you, but I don't think they did.
Maybe they didn't.
Maybe the manager just like, I was like, nah.
I bet. Yeah, honestly, I bet Brent didn't even show them that their manager Brent. I bet he didn't even tell them about this opportunity. He was probably just like, no.
Thanks, Brent.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Brent.
You want to talk trash about Ninja Sex Party?
No.
We're gonna lower them down.
Yeah, we're gonna single-handedly bring them down.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan. It's almost time to go. It's 3:50.
We got like 2 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about Mr. Simpson.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Simpson.
What about
it? On this day in history, Mr. Simpson got acquitted.
Oh.
Mr. Orange Juice.
Is that orange juice? The juice.
Oh, this was hold on. This is the one thing I wanted to play. Oh.
Oh, Russ going on a random website.
It's not random. Here's the thing I wanted to play. Okay, can I scroll down? Associated with this
Ross gotta play something.
Yeah, it's very funny. It makes me laugh every time. Is it gonna play?
Hey Twitter world, this is yours truly.
There we go. let me bring down the Mozart and bring up the Mr. O.J. Simpson. I just love this one line.
Hey Twitter world, this is yours truly. Hey Twitter world. Hey Twitter world. Hey Twitter world. Hey Twitter world, this is yours truly. Twitter world, this is yours truly. This is yours truly. This is yours truly. Hey Twitter world, this is yours truly.
Mr. Simpson.
Okay. What about it?
It's very funny. I don't know. It's just very funny. Very funny to me. I love his intro. Hey, Twitter world.
Hey, Twitter world. This is yours truly. Now, hey, Twitter world. This is yours truly. Now, coming soon to Twitter, you'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there. So this one, at the real OJ32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
That was it?
Yeah. Well, that's his first tweet. He makes all these videos. Look at this, dude. He tweets all the time now, and he's got all these videos.
I think he has nothing else to do.
He doesn't, and I love it. Look at his pose. He's holding his golf club. He's just standing there on his tweet on August 9th. The caption is, "I'm calling BS. # Antonio Brown. # Raiders." He's just standing there holding a golf club, and it looks really funny. So yeah, on this day in history, O.J. Simpson got acquitted. And now he's everyone's favorite Twitter personality. Oh look, there it says in his bio. Hello Twitter world, it's yours truly. If you didn't see it here, I didn't say it.
Alright, I think that's all the time we got left.
I'm glad we can end on a high note. You know, a really good bit.
Sure.
Alright, Danny, you read this time. I always read this every time. You read it.
Thank you for tuning in to Cowboy Kim. No, I'm just kidding. I can read it. Thank you for tuning in to Cowboy Kim's Super Show. If you like what you heard, please share the show with your friends.
Please.
If you have any comments or questions you would like us to respond to on air or off.
Respond to on air or off.
Is that what I... Okay. Please email us at cowboykimrdp@gmail.com. That's cowboykimrdp@gmail.com, or tweet us at cowboykimrdp. We also have a YouTube channel where you can listen to previous episodes. You can find that at bit.ly/cowboykimrdp. Catch us next week at the same time on Radio DePaul, Chicago's College Connection. I'm Danny.
And I'm Ross.
Oh no, we already used remember to put away your toys.
What? No, that's what we say at the end of every episode.
No, I thought we changed it.
No.
Oh no, it's the beginning when you change it.
I didn't ever change it.
Oh. Remember to put away your toys.
Alright. See ya.
Thank you for listening to Cowboy Kim's Super Show. Listen to this show and others like it at radio.DePaul.edu. Follow us on Twitter at CowboyKimRDP or send an email to cowboykimrdp@gmail.com. Follow us here to listen to episodes after they've aired and maybe some other things in the future. Thank you.